another question. So you're only as good as your people in the organization, in your organization. How do you approach, or what is your secret to recruiting and retaining A players?
I have had, I've had success, a lot of success in really, building, A teams. And I think it is, I'll be very honest, it is, you know, providing that clear vision of what you're really trying to drive and why the capabilities you're enabling are critical to the business team and why providing that vision is very critical. The second thing is having an innovative, kind of nurturing, coaching, collaborative culture. Especially in the data and analytics space, you want to enable the fail fast approach, learn, iterate, and think differently and move forward. Because there's so many new technologies that are in place right now. There's even while you're taking the right approach with the business team, some components of the way you're doing things may or may not work, but having that ability to innovate and look at different approaches really and then that culture where there's a forgiving, coaching, collaborative culture that'll really help retain and attract talent. I think the other thing I will say is I think it's important to put a team that has both the brings that fresh breath of air externally to kind of bring some change, brings capabilities that the organization may not have, but also the institutional knowledge is so critical. So I think building that blended hybrid team and having capabilities that are institutional with the institutional knowledge and bringing some fresh capabilities is the way I've been able to build a team.
That sounds great, and I can imagine your team is very excited to work with you. And you're right, the hybrid approach, having new folks that might bring specific knowledge with some of the technologies or trends that are within the data and analytics, along with that institutional knowledge, that is very, very powerful.
Yeah,
very powerful. So I do have one last question, and then we'll be done here. But we couldn't have an interview without asking at least one question about COVID. I was just wondering if COVID and the work from home and just the uncertainty has had any impact within your organization, or that you foresee impeding something that you're planning to do in the next 3 to 6 months or so.
I will say it has been, we actually talk about this as a leadership team on a very, very, very regular basis. And I think one thing I have seen, I think we've talked in the executive team meetings as well, is we've actually seen tremendous amount of collaboration, high productivity at this time. So, as much as leaders, you worry about not having the team all being in one location or a set of locations, we've really seen the collaboration is there. That definitely the productivity is not something we've seen any depletion in at all. I will say for us as an industry, it's actually helped us get really laser focused on what we need to focus on. Our customers are looking for agility and nimbleness, and we've been very laser focused on how can we really build the right capabilities so that we can actually get there. So I think for us, we've not seen that much impact in terms, especially on the data side. We've had quite a bit of work that we needed to do. As you said, I think it is difficult for us to collaborate is what we were initially thinking, but we've not really seen that much loss of productivity at all.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed our time together today. Thank you so much, and for being so candid and open with us. Any final words you want to share, or?
No, this has been really good. I'm excited. I'm glad we had this conversation. I think it's it's an ever evolving space. But to me, the organizations that really embrace data driven culture really thrive, right? And then the statistics have shown that. So I'm excited to be a part of that culture at Cardinal, and look forward to. It was so good to talk to you as well. I'm sure that individuals like yourself have done that throughout your career as well. So
very good. Well, thank you very much, and have a good day. And thank you to all the listeners and watchers. Thank you for attending the ComSpark CDO magazine and Lingaro Tech Talks. Have a great day.